Hello and welcome to day 3 of the Zelda Realm Advent Calendar. My name is Joe, and of course we are continuing our Advent Calendar series. It's great for you to join me. If you've missed the previous 2 days, you can find the playlist with all the videos that I've done so far. Go back, watch those. They're all a bit of fun, just for you to enjoy. It's like when you take an actual Advent Calendar, you forget to do the day's chocolate, the next day you get to do 2 chocolates. So if you've missed yesterday's video, today you get 2 videos. Happy days. I am going to do, throughout this Advent Calendar, some mini lore bits. One of the things I've actually never done on this channel is explain kind of like the origins of the Zelda series. So in today's video, I'm going to explain how Hyrule came to be. Roll the animation. So long before any of the games that we played, long before any heroes, any princesses, any villains, there was nothing. There was no land, no sky, no nothing. But from there, 3 divine figures, let's call them that, descend from the heavens. They're known as the golden goddesses, and there's each one represents a different aspect of creation. So we have Din, the goddess of power. She was the first to act. She had, I don't know, like mighty arm, like flaming arms. She took this void and sculpted solid ground. She carved mountains, she raised continents, and basically developed kind of the land. Then we had Nayru, who's the goddess of wisdom. She was next to act, and she spread her blue light across Din's creation, and she weaved what can only really be described as order into the chaos. So she created the laws of the universe, time, space, and the balance between good and evil. And then finally we have Farore, who's the goddess of courage, and from her came life, forests, winds, and all living beings in the world who would one day inhabit Hyrule. Together they formed the land of Hyrule. When their work was complete, they ascended back to the heavens, but they did not leave Hyrule with nothing. They left behind a sacred relic, a golden triangle, which was made up of 3 smaller triangles. That, of course, is the Triforce, which held the very essence of their power. We, of course, had Din's strength, Nayru's wisdom, and Farore's courage. And if we want to take Din's strength, let's call that Din's power. So we had power, we had wisdom, we had courage. The Triforce is the foundation of Hyrule's existence, the silent heart of its entire destiny. Those who sought it could have their deepest desires granted, but only if their heart was balanced. If one quality outweighed the others, let's say power, without wisdom or courage, the Triforce would divide just as balance itself had been broken. This would ultimately lead to the cycle that we now know in the Zelda games. Over countless ages, the Triforce's influence echoed through every age of Hyrule's history. Kingdoms rose in its name and wars were fought over its promise, and again 3 figures would emerge, destined to embody the same virtues the goddesses left behind. One would be a bearer of power. His name is Ganondorf. One would be the bearer of wisdom. Her name is Zelda. And one would be the bearer of courage, and his name is Link. And it's not your own. It's not your own. I don't care what it says in the earlier games, his name is Link. But what happened to the Triforce after the goddesses left? Legends tell of a place beyond the mortal world known as the Sacred Realm, a mirror of Hyrule untouched by time. There the Triforce rests, waiting for those who prove worthy to find it. Yet, that peace, as always, is fragile. For when evil hands touch the power, the sacred realm twists, transforming into the dark world we see in A Link to the Past. Ultimately, the creation of Hyrule isn't just a myth about gods. It's a reflection of what every Zelda story truly is. Every journey, every dungeon, every act of courage stems from that first spark of creation. Din's power gives those the strength to fight. Nayru's wisdom seeks to speak truth, and Farore's courage enables people to move forward no matter darkness. The balance between strength, wisdom, and courage, that's the true essence of Hyrule. The Triforce is not just the symbol. Ultimately, for me, it's kind of the beating heart of the entire story. So there you go, that is the origins of Hyrule, the very pillars of Zelda's lore. Let me know if this is something you already knew, if this is something new to you entirely. What are your thoughts? Put them down in the comments down below. As always, guys, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel for more, and of course this is the Advent Calendar, so there will be more tomorrow. So stay tuned, I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.